All right. So now, speaking of this disaster administration, this one is wild. Kamala Harris flip-flops on building the border wall. The same woman who came out, lectured all of us about how racist it is and about how she will not fund it at all, is now going to fund it, or at least a portion of it. And Axios is calling this out from Alex Thompson and Hans Nichols. Harris flip-flops on building the border wall. And no one's going to care on the left because they're just going to have to beat Trump. If she's elected president, Kamala pledges to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on the wall along the southern border, a project that she already called un-American during Trump's term. Un-American. It's the latest example of a Harris flip-flop on her past liberal positions. She already supported Medicare for all. She's already supported banning fracking. But now she's reversed all of that because it's inconvenient for her during this election season. Now, Harris is embracing a more hawkish immigration approach as Donald Trump spends millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars attacking her on the border. It's not an attack. It's just exposing the truth. The border's wide open. But she still has significant differences with Trump, like she opposes his family separation and his plans for mass deportations. Do you mean family separation like those 300,000 kids who are now missing from their families, presumably, being sold into slavery? In her speech at the DNC, Harris said she would sign the border security bill, which they say Trump had ordered his allies to kill, which was not even needed because Kamala Harris already killed the secure border when she came into office. The bill requires the Trump border wall, said Langford, and Harris's campaign says the border deal is much more than the wall. They call it a compromise, but Harris advisors note that the bipartisan border proposal didn't include any new money to continue building the wall. It's just an extension. And she already has flipped on this, okay? In February 2020, she wrote on Facebook, Trump's border wall is a complete waste of taxpayer money and won't make us any safer. Now she's agreeing to build it. In April 2017, she said the wall was a stupid use of money and that she would do whatever she could to stop the funding of the wall. In fact, Colin Rugg has assembled all of her statements here. You can see there's been a bunch of them from Kamala Harris over the years saying that the wall is a bad idea. But now she's trying to just take Trump's campaign and make it hers because she's so dumb. She can't even come up with a single policy idea, as far as we know, other than price gouging, which has been universally reviled. So here's Kamala Harris when she was running back in 2019.
And folks, on the subject of transnational gangs, let's be perfectly clear.
What?
The president's medieval vanity project is not going to stop them. This issue is about a vanity project for this president. Right. And it is a problem of his own making. And listen, when I travel this country, folks have plenty enough problems that they need their president to focus on instead of a wall that, by the way, because I was a prosecutor for many years, including the Attorney General of California. I specialized in transnational criminal organization. Yeah. That wall ain't going to stop them. No.
That wall ain't going to stop them. Hilarious. Wow. She's so funny and fun. Let's just be honest, okay? A wall's not going to stop anybody. Whoa! Why are you going to build one then? If you win. When the bill was released, obviously it was a disaster bill. It codified illegal immigration. Langford should be ashamed of himself. Beyond embracing the border bill, Harris' campaign has said she's a hardliner on immigration. Even though she was the border czar and responsible for the root causes of immigration. One Harris TV ad frames her as a California attorney general, that of a border state prosecutor, whatever, and it's got images of a border wall in her campaign ad. Harris also highlighted her support of boosting border agents. Of course, it's a flip-flop. She's terrible. Donald Trump was right all along about this, and Kamala is just a latecomer to the party. Now, even this was one of her campaign advisors some time ago. says, look, I'm about border security. This is Adrian Elrod in 2018, but we're not building a wall. Here's what her campaign said.
I think Senator Kamala Harris said it best yesterday when she said, look, I'm all about border security, but I don't want a wall. Absolutely no wall. There's a way to have better border security by beefing up agents at the border, by beefing up more funding for border security agents across the border. But absolutely building a wall is off the table for Democrats.
Okay, off the wall. Apparently not. Now Kamala is back on the table with the border wall problem. And so what we're seeing here is that Kamala does not want to debate, or rather even talk. They are trying to change the debate rules so that she can sit down because she doesn't want Trump to be taller than her. She wants to have notes because she can't remember things or speak extemporaneously off the cuff. And she wants the microphones to be on so that she can do her little "I'm speaking" little routine and try to pretend like she's got some walls